Just the fact that they are interested in giving that award to someone like me has meaning. As the days went by, I felt more and more pleased about having received it. My name is Samia Halabi, and I'm a painter. Painting is my first love. Many painters will tell you they painted and liked making paintings when they were children, and I did too. Where do you start if you want to be a painter? A painter uses their eyes. What do I see around me? From far away, I'm trying to target which areas could use some very long lines so it's not boring all little active marks. I'm trying to make it really all very spatial and floating and avoid anything locking up. So this is a convenient color to break some other light areas. I try to scatter them because that's what I have seen in nature, things that are very beautiful, but where you get some scattering as well. Things don't grow necessarily in very predictable ways. Nature is always on my mind. I was born in Jerusalem, and I would love to be living in Jerusalem right now, but it's occupied by hostile forces and I'm unable to go back. In a way, I always consider myself an exile from the city of my birth and from my country of Palestine. This gives you a better idea of details of the house. Very Arabic style, metalwork. So this home is essentially stolen and lived in by 3 families, whereas my grandmother was forced out, died in exile. This marble floor, I remember it as a child. I sat and contemplated all the patterns that I saw in it. This book I did in the early 90s, and it's about all the ideas I have about how I'm searching into abstraction and how my abstraction imitates reality. And I start here by showing some things from nature, observing how a piece of wood became a barrier. And this is an idea that's demonstrated here, how these things are captured between barriers. These are about centers of energy, about a flower growing, water rising out of the earth, anything that is a source that expands. That's how principles of nature are reflected in my work. And over here is a kind of secret closet of paper mache. And these are just bas-reliefs and freestanding sculptures that I make. All of this wild stuff began in the 80s, very free things that didn't conform to what the galleries were showing. After I gave up on the New York art world because they rejected me so completely, I became an activist and started connecting to the Arab community here and to solidarity with other activist tendencies. I save everything, I guess. I am not going to put a political poster in what I think is my painting. I'm going to put a political poster where a political poster has the most effect, and this is what I've done. Right of return is very important as a demand on Palestinian political activism. To liberate women is to liberate society. So I use my art to make posters, I use my art to make paintings and digital art. And why did I go to digital art is because I said, Samia, one day, if you're an artist of your time, why are you still using oil paintings? Let's see, what's the technology of the time? It's a miracle this machine is still working, mind you. It's the same one. Can you imagine? 86. It was quite a sexy machine for its time, you know? The first time I ran a command in BASIC, I immediately knew nobody was between me and the medium. Shapes talk to each other, shapes grow and support, etc. There's a lot that's new in the language of painting that comes here that wasn't in still pictures. Being Palestinian, I have great sympathy with the Palestinian resistance. And so I wanted to document a massacre in Palestine executed by the Israelis against a village in 1956. This is not the story of the Israelis. This is the story of the village and what they went through and their suffering. And so I didn't show the soldiers, only their guns. This one was done in early 81, actually, and was in the show at the Kunstnernes in Oslo. Fannanoon Falastiniyun, Palestinian artists. This was a Norwegian artist. Some artists came from the north of Norway, a tribal group that felt that they had not received their fair share of rights in the government. We were comparing notes about that, what our experiences were with being treated like minorities and so on. So we had good conversations, and they were very sincere and very open. Maybe this green should scatter up here irreverently among the whites and the reds. I think leaving Yale was very good for me. It took me a long time to begin to feel that, hey, you don't have to be in academia. The freedom to think and to organize your thoughts was far greater. As much as I have gone through a lot of pain and watched my parents go through a lot of pain, and all of the community, all their separation from their relatives. At the same time, I see incredible beauty, and I'm a materialist and an optimist, and I think it shows in my artwork. So I like doing this. I love it. I am who I am, I know who I am, and I know what I want to do, and I'm going to do it if I can. And I'm lucky enough that I'm able to. There are artists in Gaza who are not able to right now. But if I'm able to, I'd be a fool not to do it. Besides, it's a lot of fun.